Hi, this is Chuck Will, PGA Director of Instruction from the Chuck Will Golf Academy, located at Dulles Golf Center in Dulles, Virginia. Today we're going to talk about the grip function in the golf swing, how it affects the club face. In connection to the club is how you hold the club or the grip. Positioning in the left hand, we want to make sure it runs from that first joint of the index finger across the palm up under the heel pad. That's a neutral grip. That'll put your thumb down the right side of the shaft. Should be able to see about 2 knuckles from the front. Should be able to hinge the club up in front of you. We like that club to be able to hinge right up through the left arm. Okay? When we do that, depending on your grip, you should see that the club face is pretty square like that. Now if I take too strong of a grip, where I turn the club in the fingers too much and the left hand over to the right too much, now I hinge it up to the shaft. My left hand is going to cup a lot to get the club face square, but typically what happens is the left hand flattens out and the club face gets closed. On the other side of the spectrum, the left hand, if we get it too weak or too much in the palm like this, very hard to hold on to. You got to hold it mostly with your fingers, squeeze very tightly. I hinge it up with my left hand. It's going to get it square. The left wrist would bow there, or roll the club face open. If you go either way too, I could do that too much. Okay? So anyway, try to find to get in a pretty much neutral position where it runs from that index finger to right up under the heel pad. Then you're going to squeeze the handle up against that heel pad, just like you're squeezing a gripper. Last 3 fingers against the heel pad. Left thumb will be at about 1 o'clock on the side of the grip. Right hand, now we have a couple different options. We'd like you to form a V with your thumb and forefinger. So you're going to close that gap between the thumb and forefinger. That'll stretch the tendons here, and that index finger will separate from the rest of the fingers. That's going to provide a little trigger finger stability, called a lag pressure point on the downswing, so the club can lay on that finger. Middle 2 fingers of the right hand, the knuckles will go directly underneath the handle. And then all we have to do is wrap the hand over on top. So we place the lifeline of that right hand and line up the base of the right hand to the base of that left thumb. Now the hands are going to fit securely there. The other option we're going to have is with the right hand is whether we want to do a 10 finger, so we will call it a baseball grip. Problem with that, that's okay if you're not as strong. It does promote a lot of side-to-side motion in the swing, which may or not be good, probably not. We can also do an overlap grip where we would slide the fingers down and lay the pinky in between the 2 fingers here. So you have to have a little bit of pressure with that finger. Third one would be the interlock. We have to watch with the interlock is you don't get the fingers so far in that it makes that right hand work back underneath. Okay, so again, going over the grip, we're going to lay it across the fingers in the palm, so it's up under that heel pad. Kind of squeeze up against it, put the thumb down the right side of the shaft at about 1 o'clock. Now we take the right hand, form a V with the thumb and forefinger, slide the right hand down so the base of the right hand lines up with the base of the left thumb. Have a little bit of pressure right on top that left thumb joint there with the palm of the right hand. Okay? Fingers will line up the middle joint of the middle 2 fingers. Wrap it around, and we can either overlap, interlock, or 10 finger. Okay, so again, grip allows us to hold the club securely without squeezing it to death. So as far as grip pressure, we want to have it in the last 3 fingers of each hand. That's going to trigger the muscles underneath the forearms. We don't want any pressure in the thumb or forefingers to feel muscles up into your shoulders. And the last pressure point is going to be base of that right hand or the base of that left thumb. That's going to allow your hands to set correctly, and also for that pushing out with that right hand against the left thumb, it's going to allow you to maintain the width in your backswing. It's also going to allow that club to return to a square position again. Thank you.